Hi, Libra, and welcome to your weekly reading. This is from August 26th to September 3rd. I hope that you're all doing well. Okay, so let you know that I am on TikTok and I'm actually becoming more active on TikTok in the last, I would say, couple of weeks now. So if you do want to support me on TikTok, of course, I'm Canadian, so you need to understand that I do not get paid on TikTok. But if you follow me and support me, that would mean the world to me. So the link is underneath the video. For those of you that want a private reading with me, there is a month waiting list. Okay, uh, and all you need to do is, underneath the video, choose one of the emails and just ask to be put on the waiting list if that's what you want. If not, there's Mark. You can reach out to Mark. Okay, underneath the video, there's his email or his website if you want a reading from him. He's also a channeler like I am, and he has other different modalities of healing if that's what you need, or guidance. Okay, you can reach out to Mark as well. Okay, so right now there's a black moon coming in. I think the 22nd or the 23rd. There's the black moon that we're receiving. Apparently, it's a rare black moon. A lot of people are saying controversy about, like, oh, should we do like what should we do on this black moon? I think doing nothing on this black moon and just maybe meditating and bringing the light in and focusing on what you want to manifest is great. I'm not sure about the rituals. I did have a few people ask me, and I said no. Spirit is telling me no for the black moon because it's a rare black moon, and the energy and the energy is already into this black moon. So all you need to do is link, like sync with it, right? By through meditation or manifestation. So you won't need to do a ritual or stuff like that. That's what Spirit tells me. But then you could do what you want if you want to do it. But Spirit is telling me you don't have to. Okay. Now, also, I've been noticing that lately, like, I've been putting a lot of effort here on YouTube, and I feel like nobody's here to watch it. Now, I understand that everybody has a busy life, and maybe you can't always be here. I get that. Just I feel that with the amount of videos I'm putting out, I'm not receiving. You're not receiving the like I make more views on my daily, which is like 16 seconds, than a video that I put like 30 minutes into. And I'm just wondering what's going on, Libra, and this is for all signs. I'm saying this, it's not just for you, Libra, but like I need to feel that you guys want me here, because like I was doing monthly before. I'm doing a lot of personal readings, and a lot of people are saying, okay, come back, come back. We want you to do the weeklies. I came back to do the weeklies and nobody's watching. So it just feels a bit like, a bit, I just don't understand, what's going on. So if I see that if I see, I don't know what I'm going to do with my channel, to tell you the truth. I feel like I'm not helping at this time. I don't know. I don't feel like I'm helping anybody because nobody's watching my videos. I know there's a lot of competition. It's not about the competition. I don't care about the competition. I really don't care about that. I don't care about what's going on with other videos or other people out there. That's not what I'm trying to say. I'm just trying to figure out, like, what's going on with all of yous out there. And then if I'm not being shown, why aren't you seeking me out? Okay, so these are some cards that I'm going to pull out for you at the end of the reading. All right, I just wanted to bring that up, right? Okay. At the end of the reading, I will give you your angel number and the extra cards here that came through for you. Okay. Now we're going to look into your reading. We're going to look at the recent past. Okay. What's crossing you? We're going to look at the current energy, your immediate future. We're going to look at how you're feeling in all of this, like where are you, your position, what you're not seeing also in your environment, and what is what you should be aware of. and the possible outcome, and then I will clarify the cards. And at the end of that, I will give you what the universe wants you to know, and then I will give you your oracle cards. Okay? Instead of giving to you at the beginning, I'm going to give them to you at the end. So, anyways, I will be doing lives on TikTok. Okay, so that's why I'm saying if you want to follow me there, and like it would be great to see you there live. I'm also going to try to do live here again. I will. Okay, I will not like I will continue doing my mission of what I'm supposed to do, but I just I would like people to show up to the readings, and acknowledge them if that's if that's possible. All right. Okay, Libra. Let's look at what's happening for you from August 26th to September 3rd. You got the Ten of Wands, followed by the Five of Cups and the Hierophant. Let's look at the current energy. The current energy, you got the Six of Cups, the Ace of Swords. In the immediate future, you got the Ace of Cups. How you're feeling in your position where you are at is the Two of Cups. What you're not seeing in your environment, but you should be aware, is the Five of Wands. The hopes and fears you got is the Eight of Swords. The possible outcome is the Five of Swords. And in the overall, you got the King of Pentacles. There is a judgment coming in for you, Libra. Okay, I see you stable in this situation, whether if it's business, work, marriage, relationship, whatever this is for you. I do see you grounded here, okay, and financially secure. I see wealth around you, very much grounded. Let's look at the reading, and then we're going to clarify to see more what's happening here. Okay, so yeah, it has been difficult. There's something that has been difficult in terms of your emotions here. People of your past. It could be a marriage for some of you. It doesn't have to be. Okay, but let's put it this way. I feel like you are being guided at this time, or you are the guidance, or someone's guiding you, or you're guiding someone, or it could be community as well. Whatever the case is, it's been very difficult. Okay, when it comes to emotions, when it comes to letting go and forgiveness. Okay, something here in the recent past till now that you were having difficulty, you were concentrating on the negative. There was a lot of regrets here, okay, and just carrying a lot on your shoulder, just a lot of people's baggages, not only yours, and trying to find the silver lining to this situation of forgiveness you had to go through, okay, and some of you may have sought help, okay, to do this, okay. Anyways, in the current energy, I do see that there is going to be a breakthrough, okay, for you, something that you maybe some type of truth, you need to speak your truth, but there is a breakthrough here, okay, and it has to do with some of it has to do with your past. I do see that you have healed and moved on, okay. Sometimes you just have like memories of love that are coming through, which is normal, right? And in the immediate future, I see you overcoming all of this, okay? And that the Ace of Cups shows up as your forgiveness here. Your heart is swelling, okay? You feel overwhelmed, but at peace. There could also be an energy of love around you, all right? A lot of love, abundance, resources, a lot of celebration, right? Beautiful energy, okay? In your beginning, there could be someone from your past that wants to reach out to you and say, hey, I'm still here. I'm still loving you. There could be that type of energy for you too. Okay, someone that maybe in the past backstabbed you, or you backstabbed them, whatever the case is, because it could be also love, it could also be friendship, it could be anything, okay, even family. The way you are is the Two of Cups. So in terms of like people of the past, it could be a union or unions you had in the past that were, I see the exchanges going on, but there was difficulty here, okay? And what you're not seeing in your environment, but you should be aware, is the Five of Wands, okay, which shows me that there could be an energy where I do see the resolve here, okay? I do see the resolve. But there could be competition, there could be drama, there could be just fighting, it could be something. And some of you are really feeling stuck, okay? You're overthinking about this. And in the possible outcome, someone did not have your back, Okay, so you do have the energy of 555. 555 is really strong in your reading. Actually, with the Hierophant, it's another five. So that's four fives. Some of you could be dealing with a soulmate energy. I am hearing soulmate energy. Okay. Now let's clarify the cards and see what's going on for you. Don't mind my sinus. Okay. Uh, like I said, it comes and goes. Okay, stays for a bit, then it leaves for a bit. I'm not sick. Okay, for those of you that are thinking that I'm sick, I'm not. These cards just wanted to come out. I'm just gonna look at them for this celebration. Okay. So you're going to be surrendering to something here. Things have been difficult where we're really exhausted here. You were in limbo for a while trying to figure things out here. You're being tested, but you persevered. Okay, that's good. Persevered. There's perseverance. Okay, I'm just going to keep shuffling here. Okay, because I don't feel that the cards are ready yet. That's what Spirit says. Okay, Libra. Let's see what's happening for you. Let's look at this King of Pentacles in the overall. Yeah. Well, there's celebration around you. Some of you had taken a break, or there was a break, or a breakup, or some time apart, or maybe you just took some time off, whatever it was here. Okay, there was. Okay, there could have been a lot of grief and sorrow in the situation where you decide to take a step back and heal. Okay, so there is healing here. And I do see that if you were going through hard times, I do see that you were surrounded with people around you, maybe people that you work with, or people like were your friends. Sorry about that. Okay. And I see a new beginning taking place for you as well after a time of rest, a time out here. And it could be inspiration towards yourself or a business or something you're doing creative or just feeling good, or this could also be a relationship, whatever it is, it's like, okay, it's Spirit saying, yeah, go for it. Okay. Now, also at the same time, you may have a lot of options and choices. Okay. And it's okay to dream big, but there's also good and bad in what you're wanting. So just make sure that you always reach for the highest road, okay, in what you want to achieve. Now, let's look at the recent past. You got the 10 of Wands. You got the Ace of Swords that came out twice in your reading. The 8 of Pentacles, the 4 of Swords, the 4 of Wands, and the Devil. Now, I know why this card came out, okay? You had difficulties with people that were toxic in your life. You had a lot of toxic people in your life. Maybe you had addictions as well. It could have been also addictions or just things or situations that you were bonded to, or maybe your shadow self was really strong here, or patterns that you were really looking at, okay, were really difficult. I feel a lot of you had to reflect on this for a while. Okay, there was a lot of reflection. I feel you had to cut through a lot of people or situations here, okay, and rebuild yourself. There was a sense of rebuilding yourself, and you put a lot of energy into something here, whether it's work, something creative, or your home, okay, something that you build. There is a strong foundation here. I do see a foundation. I see celebration in the home, okay, happiness in the home, and some type of breakthrough, okay, and also cutting through, okay. So there's cutting through this energy, and also a breakthrough at the same time for you. Okay, now let's look at the Five of Cups and what is. Sure, you have the Queen of Cups, the Ten of Wands, the Empress. There you are. You could be a mother. It doesn't have to be. You could be a mother. Um, I'm just saying, okay, so it's important, okay, as you're what's crossing you, because you have a lot of regrets here. The Ten of Wands still follows you, all right, around. It's been hard with your emotions, emotionally difficult of what you were going through, not just for yourself but for others as well. Whatever you're carrying, it's not only yours to carry. You're carrying other people, not just yours. Okay, that's what I meant to say. But you're not looking at that. There's two cups behind you that are still strong. So you are really focusing on the negative or the regret. All right. But what Spirit is asking is that you have to speak your truth. You need to voice not in a bad way, not in a mean, cold way. You don't have to be like the Queen of Swords. She could be very harsh and mean. She could, but she isn't. She's really soft inside. So there's a way that maybe you could communicate, right? But communication is very important here. Okay, it's important to communicate, because I do feel that there's a message that's going to come in, and you're going to have to communicate. And I do also see with the Empress is around you. Okay, this is besides what's going on, is that there is going to be new opportunities coming in, and there is abundance here. Okay, let's look at the Hierophant. Hierophant, this wanted to come out. Okay, Seven of Cups, King of Wands. Now, let's say there was a breakup with two people. I don't know, it could be with a union, a friendship, anything here. There could be signs of reconciliation, okay? On the outskirts. Not really yet, okay? Because you guys want things in balance. It's going to take some time, okay? It won't be this year. For some of you, it won't be this year, the reconciliation. It will be next year, 2026, okay? And you need to follow your intuition. Yeah, this situation could be long term, okay? But there's still a lot of healing that has to be done, okay? And it's you're not ready yet. Whatever the case is, with the Moon card, okay? Something is not what it seems, and things still have to unfold. So there's still secrets around this. And it's about walking into the unknown, and you are being tested at this time. That's why it's important to take the higher road in a situation. Yes, there's many options and goals, but which ones are good and which ones aren't? And you have to weigh the pros from the cons. But at the same time, what I feel you're going to do is that you know that there's a bigger picture in this situation that you're dealing with. And what Spirit is asking you is to be a bit different and not fall for what's in front of you there, okay? Because you do need to reflect and take a step back, because you are being tested with your intuition. And you can't have an outcome, okay? When is this going to happen? Because you have to let go of the expectation and just walk it, right? And pay attention to your dreams, okay? They're going to be very, very much relevant. With the King of Wands energy, okay, it doesn't matter who this is, if it's you, someone, it's about that person taking steps towards taking action, going for it. All right, there's something about going for it, but there's a lot of confusion now and not being sure. That's what's happening. Okay, let's look at the current energy. You got the High Priestess, the Five of Wands, the Four of Pentacles, the Five of Cups. Again with the fives, a lot of fives here. 5, 4, 5. There's been maybe drama, fighting. Even though I feel that you moved on and healed, maybe this is what's showing up, is that you did, there was a healing part, that there was a moving on from this, okay? People not holding on to grudges, holding on to things, like a lot of grudges, someone not wanting to release that, okay? Always thinking negative about the situation, having a lot of regrets, but not saying that the regret. And there could have been drama and fighting, okay? But I see the healing and moving on from it. But I do understand that sometimes I do feel that at times here, there's a lot of reflection of the past. What Spirit is saying is follow your intuition, okay? Follow your intuition about whatever this is. Trust yourself in the current energy, okay? To trust yourself. Okay, the King of Cups wanted to come out. Let's look at the Ace of Swords, Page of Pentacles, Nine of Wands, Seven of Swords, Magician. You've been trying to manifest here. And, okay, you want something long-term. It could be money, it could be an abundance, it could be an estate, a home, relationship, something, and the Tower is coming in. This is very positive. So you're trying to manifest something longevity, something long-term, money, abundance, whatever, okay? And there is a breakthrough. Remember I told you this. A lot of you are keeping things quiet to yourself. There could be an offer. There will be an offer coming in, okay? You're keeping quiet. Yes, you are. You're keeping quiet. You don't want people to know because you don't trust anybody with this. If there's something you don't want no one to know because you want things to be quiet so that you could achieve it for yourself. And you're extremely tired at this time. Okay, but whatever this offer, whether it's a job or person, a friend, a loan, whatever it is, it's coming in. Okay, because you manifested it. Now let's look at the Ace of Cups in the immediate future. Six of Pentacles. There is some type of money coming in for you, okay? The Wheel of Fortune, and I told you, and the Queen of Wands. So you've got the King and Queen of Wands here. There could be passion between two people, if there is a second person here. Okay, so there is abundance coming in any shape, way, or form. Love, it could be anything here. But there is money coming in, okay? So something of surplus is coming in for you. And with the Wheel of Fortune, Jupiter being here, okay, it's just about karma, luck, being in the right place at the right time. It's part of your destiny. It's fated. It's a turning point. Are you going to seize it? But it's going to take your confidence, okay? And I do see someone finding you very attractive here, okay? Wanting to be, and this is something, whoever this is, whatever this is, it's coming into balance, okay? It's coming into balance. There's going to be collaboration, teamwork, and you reflected on this a lot. And I feel that you also visualized a lot as well to achieve to what you truly want here, okay? Now let's look at this Two of Cups. Hey, look at that. The Two of Cups is coming in with the Two of Cups, Libra. Isn't that amazing? Yeah. Okay, so there is definitely a union here, all right? This could be a union there's a strong foundation. You learn from each other. Okay, there's teamwork here, or this could be in terms. It could be also around work. It doesn't have to be, but it could be around work. Okay, that's what else here. There's going to be something messages are going to be coming in very quickly here. Okay, with this Two of Cups twice and the Three of Wands. Something is going to take flight here, okay? Something is going to take off, and it's going to be very transformational with the Scorpio energy, okay? Death and rebirth. So yeah, there's going to be expansion here and a transformation, okay? And look, you're coming into your reading at the bottom here. There is a reset, Libra. There's a reset, okay? Truth, fairness, and balance is coming in. And what you're not seeing and what you should be aware of is the Five of Wands. You got the Chariot, the Emperor. That's amazing. And the King of Swords. Well, you need to follow your heart as well. Okay, because I don't see a lot of cup energy here, except for the Ace of Cups and the Five of Cups. Okay, but you have to open your heart here. Okay, there's something about you opening your heart. Okay, you're rising above this drama, whatever this conflict is. You're rising above it, okay? Because remember, you manifested this. You manifested to rise above. You want things to be good here. Some of you could be dissolving a relationship, okay? And going towards a new one as well. I do have to say that. With the Chariot, the Emperor, and the King of Swords energy, this is very strong where you took your power back. You're moving forward. Okay, you're trusting the process. Whatever this commitment, it was towards yourself, someone else, whatever this is, okay, work, okay, you have a lot of experience here and knowledge, and it's about taking action, and you're also visualizing it as well. You're staying clear, but it's important to follow your heart. They want you to bring that childlike energy back into yourself, like the childlike energy, because there's going to be a new beginning. And they want you to be giddy, not always serious, okay? Let's look at the Eight of Swords. You got the Lovers. This could be a lover, a friend. It could be anybody here. You got the Lovers. Six of Swords. There's important decisions to be made. Okay, because you're feeling stuck and overthinking here. Six of Cups and the Hierophant. Some of you are guiding others. Okay, could be a marriage. It doesn't have to be. It's about taking the higher road. There's important decisions and communications to take place in the hope. This is what you're fearing. You're fearing you're going to get stuck forever. You're not, okay? Because there is a decision that's going to be rendered here. I do see you moving away from something, okay? Whatever it is, you're moving away from situations here, and better times are coming ahead. Some of you might be traveling, because I do see traveling. You might be relocating or moving. Whatever the case is, you're going through a transition, okay? And it's about reaching for the higher ground, reaching for the higher ground, okay? Now, this could be a marriage for some of you. It doesn't have to be. Maybe you're guiding others or someone's guiding you, but you are releasing the past. You are communicating, and I do see better times are coming ahead for you. Okay, and there's a miracle that wants to appear. Okay, it's right here. It's in divine timing. There will be a new beginning for you, but some of you need to walk away from something first. Something has to be, yeah, something like that. You have to walk away from an emotion, a person, a situation. I don't know. Let's look at the Five of Swords in the possible outcome. Queen of Cups, the Hermit, the Three of Wands. Okay, well, you are open. You did a lot of reflection of the past, of people that hurt your feelings or people that backstabbed you. Okay, you've been looking at that. There's been a lot of reflection of the past year. Okay, of how maybe how you there's a people pleasing energy here, or just people not having your back here. Okay, whatever the case is, you're ready. You already reached out to this new beginning. Now it's up to you to take action. You understand? You did the work. It's up to you now to take action. One more card for the overall, for the whole reading for Libra. One more card. Okay, two more cards. Okay. Yeah, you're trying to bring things to the balance because many things are happening. Maybe you're trying to choose between two things, two situations here. You could be wobbly at times, and there's a lot of things coming at you. But what I'm being shown is that you are overcoming it, overcoming these challenges, trying to bring things to the balance. Important to stay grounded at this time. A lot of you are worried, okay? There's a lot of worry. You're not sleeping at night, okay? There could have been a rejection here, or, yeah, or you feel rejected in some way, shape, or form. Like I said, you've been manifesting, okay? And I do see the manifestations that you have been doing here. So it is positive too. You have to let go of worry, because what you're worried about is not going to take place, okay? Now, I will see what the universe has in store for you. Well, keep holding that vision, okay? Keep holding that vision that you have. And what I do see is that happiness is coming in for you, okay? You'll be happy again, okay? You've been waiting for changes, or you've been waiting for changes to take place, maybe in your family life or somewhere around you, and then it is coming, okay? Just keep your focus, keep your mind where you want to, whatever it is that you're aiming for in terms of your manifestations, keep it, do it. You are doing it, because there will be happiness with the Ten of Cups. All right. Now we're going to look at your cards that I took out from before. Okay. You got blossoming abundance, number 3. Blossoming abundance is coming in for you. Okay. Number 3. That's beautiful in energy. You can see that it's all coming together. Then you got 2 cards from the energy ones. You got spiritual union, number 2. And number 20, you got the truth. Okay, so some type of truth is going to be told between maybe 2 people. You will see the truth, maybe in a vision or in a dream. The truth will be told. Okay. And I got communication is key. New moon in Gemini. So definitely there is going to be communication taking place. Okay. The truth is coming in for you, especially if you've been waiting for that for a long time. And your numerology, you got 1122. This is about major change. This is about advice, comfort, major change, individuality, and independence. Have faith in your skills and talents as they are a tool that can provide you with a bright future, a piece of good advice, a moment of enlightenment, or a comforting message is on its way. Everything will work out in your favor. 1122. You see, I told you. Bye.